So let's start in Tokyo, and an Olympic record in a stunning women's 100 metres final in the last 10 minutes. Live to Geraint Hughes. Geraint not one but two finals actually in the last half hour, and the 100 metres was just as explosive as we all thought it would be, wasn't it?
Oh, it was phenomenal. 1, 2, 3 for Jamaica. Let's get that one out there first of all, but perhaps not in the order that many people predicted. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce not winning the gold. It was Elaine Thompson-Herah, her great rival, not the best of friends, but she came through with an Olympic record of 10.61. I think that's the second fastest time ever in a women's 100 metre race. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce took the silver, and then Shericka Jackson took the bronze. A 1, 2, 3 for Jamaica in the women's 100 metres. An absolutely astonishing race. In terms of Team GB athletes, it was Daryl Nita who made the final. We'll talk about Dina Asher-Smith in a moment, but an incredible accomplishment for Daryl Nita, who is really a rising force in British sprint racing. Probably not the best time that she would have wanted, considering she set a PB in the heats of 10.96. She went sub 11 seconds. Today she finished 8th in the final, last and 8th, with a time of 11.12 seconds. I think she'll be disappointed with that, but her performance to get to the final was absolutely spectacular from an athlete who I think will shine more in the World Championships next year, and maybe in Paris 2024 as well. But a great performance from her just to get to the final. But the Jamaicans were truly sensational, but not the order many predicted. It was Elaine Thompson-Herah first, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce with the silver, and then Shericka Jackson with the bronze.
And it's probably worth underlining what you were saying, Geraint, about that. Effectively, it's an Olympic record, and the only time that's ever been faster was Flojo Florence Griffiths Joyner way back in 1988, which has always been seen as a bit of a freak time. So that aside, it is a world record, an absolutely sensational race that sadly didn't involve Dina Asher-Smith. Tell us her story.
No, absolutely. Listen, first to make clear, Nick, here is with Dina Asher-Smith, Dina Asher-Smith is not out of the Olympic Games. Let's make that clear first of all. Confirmation from British Athletics now that she is not out of the Olympics. What she has done is pulled out of the 200 metres, which will happen later in the track and field meeting here at the Olympics in Tokyo. That would have been her favoured event. She is the world champion over 200 metres. In the 100 metre events, she failed to qualify for the final. She finished 3rd in her semi-final. Not a quick enough time to get through, but afterwards revealed that she tore her hamstring during the British trials in Manchester, prior obviously coming to here in Tokyo. She pulled out of a couple of events in Gateshead and Stockholm, but kept the true identity of why, the true reason of why she pulled out of those meetings quiet. Initially she feared she would not be in Tokyo at all, but with a second diagnosis that it was a tear rather than a rupture. She's worked incredibly hard to get herself to Tokyo, but she is not in peak physical condition that she thought she was 6 weeks ago, when she was confident she could have come here to Tokyo and won both the 100 metres and the 200 metres. But sadly, she couldn't recover peak form or fitness from that hamstring tear. So she didn't make the final of the 100 metres. In doing so, has pulled out of the 200 metres. But we can confirm from British Athletics that she will stay on in Tokyo, and she will be part of the 4x100 metres relay team, who are a very, very good shout for a medal, as are many of the relay teams here in Tokyo. So Dina Asher-Smith hopefully will have some time to recover from what has happened today, but also maybe build up that fitness bit by bit, and with her other teammates, who knows, could yet leave Tokyo with some medal round her neck. Talking about relays as well, the mixed 4x4 100 metre relay went off this evening in Tokyo. Great Britain and Northern Ireland, Team GB had made the final. Sadly, no medals. They came 6th. It was Poland who came away with the gold, but nonetheless an incredible event, these mixed relays, because they've been great not only on the track and field, but we've obviously seen golds as well in the mixed team events in triathlon today for Great Britain, and in the pool in the mixed 4x100 individual medley.
And just a word about the 800 metres as well, before we leave matters on the track, because there's real possibilities of a British medal on Tuesday, because all three of the British women came through, and 19-year-old Keely Hodgkinson could be a massive star.
I'm really pleased you start with her. Listen, 800-metre running. I think across male and female is in the Team GB squad. It is fantastic. You know, sadly in the males, Ollie Dustin hasn't made the final, but Elliot Giles is one to watch. But the women this evening, fantastic. And Keely Hodgkinson, I spoke to her last week at their prep camp in Kawasaki at Todoroki Stadium there as she was building up. She's an absolute character. But I don't think anybody really knows her true ability, her true talent, because she's come onto the scene. She keeps on getting quicker and quicker. That could be a fabulous thing for Keely to have at these Olympic Games, because maybe her rivals don't know where her strengths are, how to tactically maybe put her out of a race. But she runs with freedom and abandon, and she is quick. But alongside as well, her Jemeriki as well, as a lot has been spoken about as well. But Keely Hodgkinson, really watch out. She's an absolute talent. She could do great things here in Tokyo.
Geraint Hughes, thank you very much indeed. Still going strong at the end of a long, long day in Tokyo with so many more to come. Hope you get some sleep eventually, Geraint.